Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, September 9th, 2021. My name is Karen Bodenschatz. I serve as Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church in Onalaska, Wisconsin, and this is my morning musing. So if you're a member of First Lutheran Church, you know that I was on vacation for an extended period of time. We were gifted with an extra week of vacation this year, and so both Pastor Stanton and myself took advantage of that this summer. And if you were in church on Sunday, you know that I didn't look at the news very often. I heard little tidbits, as I was traveling and visiting family. But then when I got back, I'm like, I should probably catch up with what's going on in the world. And there's a lot. And there's a lot for faithful people to be talking about. But as I think about where we are in the pandemic in this country, as our numbers rise again, as more people are dying and more people find themselves in the hospital, not just older people, but younger people, that's concerning. I look around our country and our world, and I see the chaos that is happening because of climate change. As I was praying for all those spots that were either dealing with too much rain or not enough rain, and so there was flooding and there were fires. And then we have Haiti, who's dealt with an earthquake, and then storms. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. And then, of course, there's what's happening in Afghanistan and our resettlements of our Afghani allies and what that looks like and what that requires of us. And then there's the laws being passed by not only Texas, but a lot of states around abortion and voting rights. There's a lot for me to choose from as I've been thinking about all of these things. But today, I'm not going to talk about any of those things, because here's what I am trying to do as a faithful adult in our world. I'm trying to be thoughtful about my responses and about what I say. So often when things happen, we immediately respond, and those responses are often what cause continued division. Now, am I going to fight for women's rights and for voting rights and for changes in our policies when it comes to the environment and for ways that we can get our way through this pandemic? You bet. But what I've found for myself, at least in this last week, is the importance of slowing down, breathing first, so that I am not in that fight, flight, or freeze mode, which is often what happens when our adrenaline or any of those things kind of spike in our bodies. Breathing helps, so I've been doing a lot of deep breathing, and I'm reincorporating yoga into my daily practice, but also doing my research, reading, thinking, and praying about what is my responsibility in all of these things. Now, I can't put my whole self into all of the many problems of our world, but I can pick one thing, and then I can support other people who are doing the work in all the other places, because there are so many places that our world needs help so that we can all live well, abundant lives. Right now, that is just not possible for a whole lot of people. For me, too many people. So I invite you to this same thoughtful position as you consider what are those things that are tugging on your heartstrings. Where are you in terms of the issues of our day? To take some time to pray and to breathe and to be thoughtful and generous with your response. Martin Luther King Jr., I believe, said that love is not, well, these aren't his exact words because I can't remember the exact quote right now, but love isn't a mamby-pamby weak kind of thing. Love is strong and powerful. It isn't something that isn't It is when we fully pour ourselves into another human being. We can do that, but we also have to be thoughtful about it, and we have to be we have to do it with a sense of integrity and purpose. So that's what I've been thinking about, is how do I go about addressing all of these things as an adult, as a U.S. citizen, as a follower of Jesus, and as a pastor. I would love to hear how you're doing that and how you are rising to the occasion that we find ourselves living in. I hope you join us on Sunday. I'll say this again on Saturday, but Sunday is First Fest. We have one worship service at 9:30 a.m. And followed by inflatables and lunch, Sunday school registration, 6th and 7th grade confirmation orientation. All of those things are happening on Sunday. So come and join us for part or all of that. We look forward to seeing you. Until then, dear ones, be well, be kind. Christ is with you.